Hello everyone, and welcome to Learning with Lee, where we discuss nature and wildlife on Kiawah Island. I'm your host, Lee Bundrick, Land Preservation Coordinator with the Kiawah Conservancy. The coastal ecosystem relies on relationships between a wide diversity of wildlife. Each species, from producer to consumer to apex predator, plays an important role in helping to maintain balance within all of these complex relationships. Being small but serving a large role in providing this balance are invertebrates. The taxonomic order of invertebrates, called the lepidopterans, are some of the most colorful and peaceful species you can find in nature. Moths, skippers, and butterflies are included in this order, with around 165 species being supported by the natural habitat found in South Carolina. With winter just around the corner and some plants in bloom, there has been increased activities with butterflies lately. Today we are going to highlight a few you will encounter outdoors on Kiawah Island. One of the most common around Kiawah is the Gulf Fritillary. This butterfly has mostly orange coloration with black outlining the cells extending from the outer margins of the wings. Furthermore, they can be identified by the three white dots found on the forewing near the costal or foremost margin of the wing. The underside produces the most contrast between these colors. The native passion flower vine is a larval host for this butterfly, whose caterpillars are dark orange with black spikes. Another fairly common and unique butterfly is the zebra longwing. As its name suggests, the butterfly is mostly black with yellowish-white streaks extending across the length of its wings. Passion flower is also the larval host for this lepidopteran. The caterpillars are similar to the Gulf Fritillary, but are more intense white with a long black spikes extending from its body. Monarchs are also a commonly found butterfly and can take a truly remarkable journey throughout their lifespan. Because the butterflies and their larvae cannot survive cold temperatures, they must migrate thousands of miles to roost in the warmer climates of Mexico and South Florida. These butterflies are supported by native plants called milkweeds found in the genus Asclepias, which are the primary larval host and nectar source for the monarch. Similar-looking butterflies include the viceroy and queen butterflies. The long-tailed skipper is a unique lepidopteran with dark colorations. The common name comes from the narrow hind wings, which extend beyond its abdomen and have a dark iridescent hue. Butterfly pea vines and native wisteria vines have been identified as larval hosts for the long-tailed skipper. Plants which produce legumes, such as the eastern redbud tree and coral bean, are also notable larval hosts. Skippers also migrate in the fall and spring, similar to the monarch. A ubiquitous yet understated butterfly is the cloudless sulfur, which has a dominantly lime yellow color. Like the monarch and the long-tailed skipper, the cloudless sulfur also migrates vast distances in the fall and spring, overwintering in tropical and subtropical areas. In the spring, they can be found as far north as southern Canada. Along the way, the cloudless sulfur lays its eggs on legumes, mainly in a group of plants called the cassias. We have covered a handful of butterflies that you are likely to find right now in mid-October, but there are plenty more butterflies you can find on Kiawah Island throughout the growing season. To ensure we continue to be graced by their presence, it is becoming increasingly more important to make their host plants available to them. The best way to do this is by having more native plants in our residential landscapes. Some of these plants include milkweeds, coral bean, scarlet sage, blue mist flower, false blue indigo, echinacea, and many more. Collectively, these create pollinator gardens that provide beauty in the landscape and permeate a wide range of benefits throughout the ecosystem. Thank you for joining us today as we celebrate our butterflies. Join us again next time for another episode of Learning with Lee.